Hi guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to thy YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic day because I did not think we would be back here. I did not think there'll be a part 2. I did not suspect that this whole neighborhood 4th of July party would escalate as much as it has.
Listen, I didn't do anything wrong. And to have that threatened when I don't even know anybody in the area is just kind of... I think
well,
it's a...
I've talked to the sheriff, and he wants so parts of it, and I'm pretty sure he don't like that his name was thrown out at you.
And if you think this is going to be one of those really boring updates that really, you're kind of stretching it out, not a lot is really happening, you'd be wrong. We've now got special agents involved because the Hicks family, even though obviously it hasn't been declared, it's pretty obvious that they are behind what has been going on. There has been threats made to the sheriff, following on from Nicole receiving a load of messages telling her that they know the sheriff. Now mysteriously threatening voicemails have been sent to the sheriff, who goes under the name of Jeff Eads.
Like somebody left a voicemail at the sheriff's office yesterday, pretty much threatening the sheriff, and I mean, like your wife said, you do have a distinct voice, and the guy on the voicemail kind of, similar. I don't know you personally, so I can't really say it's your voice or not your voice.
Also, her kid is being dragged into this as well, which is just absolutely tasteless and disgusting. Yeah, if you're not aware of who I'm talking about, I will leave the video that I posted a couple of days ago in the description box and in the pinned comment so that you can go catch yourselves up because there's a lot to get through. The cliff notes and what you need to know is that Nicole, who is over here, got invited by her friend to a 4th of July neighbor party. She bought this amazing salad, she turned up, and then she went into the house, and basically the husband, the wife, and the husband's mother started like telling her to get out, and all of the neighbors apart from her friend were being extremely horrible to her.
I don't normally post things like this, but I am absolutely humiliated, and I can't, I had to hold it together for the 15 or 20 minute drive home because I didn't want the kids to be completely upset.
Everyone has come onto social media, including Stacia, and then her husband, and then her mother-in-law. Everyone's come on. Right, everyone said it. And they've all reiterated this absolute nonsense of being like, well, we didn't know who she was, so she wasn't allowed in the house. We just wanted her to drop her kids off and then leave. Basically that. They were being real mean. When I'm talking about them as a collective, I'm just going to call them the Hicks because that is their surname. So what the hell is going on in the House of Commons this week?
What on earth is going on in the House of Commons?
I'm going to guide you through a couple of videos. You're going to want to stick around for this one. So Nicole comes on and she says that she knows that by her releasing this story and making it so public, she knows that she is going to get some backlash for it and that the neighbors are basically going to be hot on her tail, and she is well aware of this. She has been sent, threatening messages, and her son has also been dragged into this mess as well.
Morning. I want to address a few things this morning. I know my face looks really swollen still. It's because it is. I am allergic to my own tears. It sucks. I don't condone anybody threatening or attacking the Hicks. It's not right. I also want to reiterate a few things from my point of view. I walked into that house and I shook Stasia's hand after I put down the salad, and I even told her name was pretty. Jake did walk past me and ignore me in the kitchen. I didn't know who he was. My bad. I do think that I'm going to get backlash for this, for posting my personal experience and opinion with these people in this town. I have a feeling that they're going to retaliate in real life kind of thing. Have been notified that I should be worried about a man named Jeff Eds, and that family, the Hicks family, knows everybody in this town, and I better watch my back. It is what it is. What I find really weird is that they involved my child, and somebody from the school had tried to make him look bad, which is so weird to me because, first of all, he's a child, and second off, he was standing up for himself. I taught him that. I don't wish ill on them. I want them to stay as far away as possible from me. I will never step foot on their property again. I will never speak to them again, and I will never initiate any sort of contact. I want nothing to do with them. What they did was it sucked. And the behavior, as everybody has proved, was just not good.
So she does go on and she does share a series of messages. So someone said, the Hicks know everyone in Gate City. I think you need to be careful with how this continues, because if your followers continue to send them death threats and harass them, then Jeff Eads will not take it kindly. Just a friendly warning, you won't be able to make any friends in town now easily. Now, I did a bit of digging and I also listened to the next part of the video we're going to get to, and I believe that Jeff Eads is actually the sheriff of where they live. And Nicole said, is this a threat? Because I sent exactly 0 people to them. I didn't even know anyone, but one first name I said, lol, you can't be serious. I was also met with a series of messages saying somebody who is friends with them, works at the school and is leaking your child's information, file a complaint with the district. And the same account keeps on going on saying like, you know she racist and so is her kid. You know this woman is racist and so is her kid. So you support racist people, cool. Racist people for views. Ask them how many times their kid got in trouble this year. Don't believe some bullcrap. Now, I'm assuming that this is the person who has been making all of these different complaints to the school or whatnot. Nicole does actually go on to explain, although dragging her kid into this is just mercilessly like stupid is what it is. But I will read what she had to say anyway, just in case anyone is curious what people mean by that. The first week my son started school, the kids, I guess, got on the topic of what ethnicity they all are. My son, not knowing better, told them all he's a Russian Jew, only half correct. He's in 4th grade. He's of Jewish and Sicilian descent. We do not practice any religion, to be frank. And the other child called him a foreigner and to go back to his own country. So my son rebutted with, at least my parents aren't dumb Hicks, which is so out of character for him. But go D, lol. I 100% condone standing up for himself. Now, I'm pretty sure that the other kid was actually being racist towards him. Not her kid being racist towards whatever. We continue. Like I say, bringing kids into this is just a whole entire mess. And I've got no doubt in my mind that the Hicks family are actually behind this, like filing the complaints, like someone else said, and also going and like creating all these little accounts and just going for it. Next part is when, do you remember how I just said the name Jeff Eads, sheriff? Okay. So Nicole comes across this little card on her window. She then calls the number, and it turns out that it's actually a special agent who is trying to get to the bottom of this voicemail that was left for the sheriff that was really threatening. And because they think that the voice sounds like Chris, who is Nicole's husband, they come round, try to speak to Chris in person.
You say you found this?
On a window.
Downstairs by the dog room?
It was like on the door to the dog room.
Okay. Hi, Jordan Sluss left a card on my window today.
Okay.
In my house.
Sure. Yes, let me see if he's available.
Hello?
Hello.
This is Nicole.
This is her.
Hey, Nicole, how are you? I'm a special agent Flood, state police. Originally went to your residence. That is where you live, ain't it?
I'm just listening. I'm waiting to see what you're saying.
Oh. Okay. We're just going to talk to is it your husband, Chris?
So why would you like to talk to my husband?
Just, there was a phone call made to the sheriff's office yesterday, and we just want to talk to him.
Okay, so what was the phone call in regards to?
It was just a threat, like, towards the sheriff.
So why does this involve my husband? Because my husband didn't call anybody.
Well, that's why we just talk. We don't know if it's him or not. We just.
My husband was at work, and I would highly suggest not accusing us of things that we didn't do unless you want a lawsuit.
Well, first of all, I'm not accusing.
Do you have the actual voice recording of the threat? Because my husband has a very distinctive voice.
Now, they managed to get Chris on the phone, and Chris basically turned around and was like, I will give you my phone record. I don't have enough time in the day to be leaving these voice messages. I don't have the greatest ear for American accents because I'm not from America and I can't pick up slight changes in dialect. I don't have, an ear for it. But what I will say is that I do not think that is actually Chris. And also, why would they want to, following what's gone on?
Did you make any phone calls to the sheriff here?
Not at all.
You could actually check our phone records, but I'd be very, very careful of what you accuse us of.
Yeah, I can produce my phone records, and all I have is my cell phone and her cell phone and my son's cell phone, but no, I'm way too busy to be calling you guys and making threats. And honestly, I'm a truck driver and I have hazmat, so I'm not going to do anything stupid like that and put myself in a situation to lose my hazmat.
We hear one thing and we just follow up on it.
It's very interesting because we hear one thing as well, and the fact that I was threatened with Jeff Eads is kind of disconcerting when all I did was go to a gathering where I was treated very horribly, and it went viral on the internet. I'm sure you're very aware of it. I didn't do anything. Listen, I didn't do anything wrong, and to have that threatened when I don't even know anybody in the area is just kind of... I think it's
I've talked to the sheriff, and he wants the parts of it, and I'm pretty sure he don't like that his name was thrown out at you.
I'm sure he doesn't.
As far as I know, he told the other parties involved that it's civil and there's nothing he can do. Pretty much, he hates that his name got brought into it.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, no, I don't have anything to do with calling you guys, that's for sure.
Is it because we have a northern accent or that he has a deep voice? Because I feel a little bit singled out here.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I'll play it for you.
Yeah.
I don't know Chris. I just heard him on the TikTok. And...
Yeah, I'd love you to play it. We're listening.
Hey, this is for the sheriff. This is a piece of shit, scumbag motherfucker.
They have a southern accent.
Don't be calling her the celebrate when the party's at party. We've been hearing that you've been hurting her. I'm telling you right now, unless you want all the United States of America to show up on your doorstep, motherfucker, better leave her alone, son of a bitch. I'm gonna correct you.
You really thought that southern accent resembled a northern accent?
No,
That's definitely not me.
it's not this kind of accent, but
It's not what kind of accent?
it's not the southern accent from around here. Like, it's just a different accent. I don't really know that many people from North. Like,
We're from Vermont.
Yeah, we have hard R's on our motherfuckers. It's all good, man. I think it's kind of funny. I apologize. I hope nothing bad happens to y'all because we don't want anything bad to happen to you guys.
But we also don't want to be threatened and intimidated in our own town because somebody got the consequences of their own actions. It's been a very disconcerting move since we moved here, and not very welcoming when we've been nothing but nice to everybody. It's very sad that you guys don't accept outsiders here. It really is. And
it's not. I don't care where you're from. It's just, I don't know. I guess.
Well, it seems like that's the consensus here. I'm a literal mom that writes, and I was treated deplorable. I cried about it because I was hurt, and I have a following on social media, and it just blew up 25 million later.
And just for reference, I'm not gonna make any threats to anybody.
Yeah, we're the last people you need to worry about.
I will act if I'm threatened upon, but that is it. I will not make threats upon anybody.
And the fact that They've already had threats made saying, oh, we know Jeffy, we know the sheriff, like the Hicks are going to get you involved, we got the sheriff on our side kind of situation. For the sheriff to then receive like a threatening voice message, I don't know what I was expecting, but this kind of like sneaky revenge is not something I necessarily thought of, because actually it's kind of sneaky and clever. I don't know what I was expecting, but this wasn't it. And the fact that the sheriff has literally said that he doesn't want anything to do with this is also absolutely laughable as well. They're trying to plant Nicole's husband and make it seem like he is the problem. But bear this in mind, all this stemmed from like Nicole just wanting to fit into the neighborhood and present this amazing salad to the neighbors, and they basically just told her to go away. This just stems from the Hicks not being nice people. Okay, this really stems from that. And I feel so bad for her, but it's nice that she has gotten a ton of support from TikTok. That is really nice to see. Now, these are just a couple of comments that I did see. Someone said they can see who left the voicemail to them, whether it was a restricted number or not. I am so glad you're in a position to bring public attention to this. These small town intimidation tactics thrive on secrecy. Wow, all this over a barbecue gathering where the other party is in the wrong. The depths that they are going, y'all stay safe. Take it from a 30-year retired deputy. Stop talking to them. Advise them to contact your attorney. Again, don't say anything. Yeah, I think in that situation, she did say quite a lot. But I think maybe if you're not as used to talking to the police, you just end up over speaking. I know for a fact that that would be me because I don't often speak to the police. And I always know that even if I haven't actually done anything wrong, just talking to police or like just people like that in general makes me over talk because I get really flustered even though I know that I haven't actually done anything wrong. Does anyone else get that? Because it's still at the age of nearly 29, I still find it really difficult to like walk past police non-suspiciously. I don't know what it is. It's like when you're driving. It's like when you're driving and you know that you're doing nothing wrong. You know you're taxed. You know you're MOT'd. You know all your tyres are good. Your lights are working. You're driving at the speed limit. You're driving cool. It doesn't matter. If there is a police car in my vicinity, suddenly I forget how to drive. And I just think that they're after me. I think this is exactly what the police want though, which isn't very helpful. But yeah, I always feel like I'm doing something wrong even though I'm not. So I can understand the need to like overspeak or feel like you have to when really you just don't really say anything at all. This is how they catch you. But yeah, I'm assuming that there's going to be multiple layers to this because whoever the hell left that voicemail is going to be in so much trouble because I don't think it was Chris. I think it was one of the Hicks like staging it, especially because they'd already threatened. So I think it's one of them and they're going to get in a lot of trouble. Okay, they're going to get in a lot of trouble. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. There probably will be an update to this update because I don't see this stopping anytime soon, even though I kind of thought that that was going to be it. No, it's continuing, and I really want to find out exactly who left that voice note. We may never know, but I really hope that we do. Hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video.